What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dre Senpai back at you with another video today. So I know I'm a little late to this, but I still just want to push this out for you guys. So the Dragon Ball Legends Twitter accounts have just posted a few hours ago that we are getting a new free-to-play unit and a new ZENKAI unit for this week's update. So if you don't already know this, we don't know who the free-to-play character is, but we do know that this LF character is getting a ZENKAI, and it's none other than the blue LF Universal Spirit Bomb GT GOKU, the unit that dropped last year in the beginning of 2024, right before LF Super 17. So a bit shocked that they gave him a ZENKAI over the Tag 4s, but I understand. The Tag 4s with their unique equipment have been nothing short of phenomenal. They really do feel like, they just dropped, and they're just doing what they need to do to do the damage, have survivability, and put the pressure on the opponent's team. So the Tag 4s with their unique equipment is by far amazing. Now, talking about this Goku, he is a defense type. If you don't already know this, he's a defense type, and I have his kit pulled up right here. So obviously, with their new philosophy, obviously, he's part of the old philosophy. So when he dropped, he has 100% of damage inflicted, and he has 70% damage received reduced. So the 70% reduced damage received, obviously they're going to bump that up. Now here's my thing: when they're bumping up his stats, that's one thing, but as far as his tools go, 70% reduced damage received obviously is not going to cut it in today's philosophy. So in my opinion, they need to put at least, I would say, adding on to the 70%, I would say at least 120% reduced damage, 120% to damage guard. So that's the 70 plus the 120. So that's what, 190% damage guard. But also, if you don't remember, he does have a unique gauge that builds up over time per strike and blast card used by your allies. And when it's filled, he gets another. He restores his health by 30%, then he gets of course he has his 20 key. He gets a Dragonball, but I think what they could add for the unique gauge, it does charge up very slowly. So I think giving him ways to charge it up faster, and then adding more perks to his unique gauge. So like, an extra 20 or 30% damage guard, and maybe give 15 or 20% to damage guard for all GT or Saiyan allies. That would be awesome too. Maybe reduce active gauge charge rate by 50%. That could be something that that they do for this GT Goku, for him to stand a chance against of course the monstrous greens that are in the meta right now. And the number one unit is obviously Ultra Full Power Frieza. He hits so freaking hard. So with him being blue, he does have susceptibility to Ultra Full Power Frieza. The Tag 4s, of course, they do a stupid amount of damage. He needs ways of survivability through not just stats alone, but damage guard and type neutral. Like, I know he comes, if we're looking right here, let's see, when he enters the battlefield, he gets 40% of damage inflicted. It happens twice. Then he gets unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 5 counts. I would push that to 10. And and then we're good. And that happens every time he switches in, and he is a unit that he is constantly healing, he's constantly restoring health. He's also buffing allies. So I think that this is a pretty good pick. They have to do his Zenkai right, not just with stats, but with his tools as well. And he could be a really solid Zenkai for GT. And also, what this tells me is that if they do his Zenkai and they do his Zenkai right, where he can still stand in this meta against Frieza, Tag 4s, other units alike, then I'm pretty sure that by the end of this month, we're going to be seeing a monster purple, because there's no monster purples out right now. I know Cooler dropped, and there's big controversy around him. Personally, I do like the Cooler unit, but we need a monster yellow unit to put Frieza in check. We have a great red unit that is Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and now we just need a monster purple unit that is going to help deal with the likes of Ultra Full Power Frieza. So the devs are definitely setting up something to be done, and I am here for it. So yeah, so as far as the free-to-play unit goes, we don't know who that'll be, and I'm going to say this right now. Devs, if you ever come across this video, I'm a small YouTube channel right now, I know, but I would love just to see GT Go 10 playable in Dragon Ball Legends, because, bro, we got Bola of all people. Bola of all people in GT. We got Bola as a playable character in Dragon Ball Legends. We need GT Go 10. We need a transforming Oob into Maju. We need a Zenkai for Maju. We need a sparking variant of GT Trunks. We can definitely look. This is the last thing, and then I'm bouncing. But we could get some new Shadow Dragons, Oceanus Shenron. We can get a transforming Nova Shenron that goes from his regular his regular skin to this gold skin. We can get Haze Shenron, so there's just some things that they can definitely still do with GT and be creative, because though GT gets hate, I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, and GT. I loved all three of them. So say what you want, I like GT, and so yeah. So all that being said, guys, let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think about LF Spirit Bomb Goku from GT getting a Zenkai Awakening, and who do you think is going to be the new free-to-play unit? And yeah, so it's your boy Dre Senpai. Like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.